guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Casey and I do lifestyle, fitness, and mommy vlogs. But today we are going to do a little bit of a catch up and we're going to talk about me being 30, 31, 32, and 33 weeks pregnant. So let's get started. So I don't know if you guys remember this at all or not, but I had every intention of making sure that I have a weekly update throughout my pregnancy, but as you've seen in the past, that's never been always guaranteed. So that's why today is going to be a catch-up update from, like I said, weeks 30 all the way to week 34. So what does the baby look like at week 30? 30 weeks, the baby is the size of a zucchini, just like this. And then 31 weeks, the baby is the size of an asparagus. And then week 32 is the size of a squash. Week 33 is actually where I am right now. I am now officially week 33. And at this time, the baby is now the size of a celery. But I didn't even get a chance to go to the grocery store right before this video is made, so I don't have any prop. But I'm sure everybody knows what a celery looks like, and at this point, that's what the baby is the size of. But what I can tell you is that tonight we are gonna have a very healthy dinner, and I'm sure Ryan is going to really appreciate that. So what does the baby look like at week 33? So according again to my Bump app, the baby at this time is the size of a celery, and it is 17.2 inches long, weighing at 4.2 pounds. So baby just keeps growing in there, longer and plumpier. The baby is also now has developed his own immune system, which means that the baby is better prepped to fend off any germs on the outside, which is a really good thing. I could be a little germaphobe at times, especially if we have a newborn. Baby, just like us, keeps his or her eyes open when awake. And like I said in the past, I definitely know his sleep cycle, sleep schedule. He tends to be very active during the day, but sometimes even at night, especially when we're all trying to go to sleep at night, that's when he really wiggles around in there and I can feel it all over. And then lastly, the baby is drinking up amniotic fluid up to a pint a day. So all those things that are around him right now, he's actually, that's how they eat, I think. So he's doing all of that. That thick white coating called the vernix caseosa is slowly falling off, though you may see some of it at birth. So it's that like thick coating that's basically making them, keeping them warm while they're inside my belly. So by the time he's born, that's all gonna fall off. But it's good to know that that's how he's keeping warm in there. As far as my body, as far as how I am doing, no new symptoms. I do feel some contractions, like called the Braxton Hicks every once in a while. But I just do try to keep a close watch on that and make sure that everything is okay, and knowing that if some things were to change or to escalate, then that's the time for me to seek medical help, or at least call my doctor. And definitely having some puffiness in my right ankle, which is totally normal at this time. So I just try to keep active, by working out whenever I can. So that seemed to have helped keep it down. I remember when I was pregnant with Sophie, I had it really bad towards the end of my pregnancy. But this time around, I at least know how to take care of it. So it's still there, but it's not as bad as how I had it before. So that's that. And then, like it said here, sleeplessness, which is definitely one of the things. And I also find that if I do wake up in the middle of the night, I will definitely find it hard to go back to sleep. So as much as I can, I try to just, keep my sleep to a maximum, so I don't um so I don't wake up in the middle of the night and not be able to go back to sleep, because then I'll be cranky all day and just really tired. I have about 7 weeks tops left in this pregnancy at this point, but my doctor really said to me that he doesn't want to wait that long. So I am guessing it's going to be a lot sooner than 7 weeks. So that's why I'm just making sure that I have everything prepared. The next thing I want to do, which is really on my big to-do list, is to make sure that I have my hospital bag and the baby bag ready. I have the car seat and the stroller, even though I don't know how soon we're going to be needing the stroller anyway. But the car seat is definitely a must. So I got that already. It's downstairs. It's still in a box. I haven't had a chance to take it out and to at least look at it. I know what it looks like from the internet, but I haven't had a chance to put it in the car. I told Ryan we're gonna have our baby shower in week 36, so that's like about 3 weeks from now. I told him that we are going to put the car seat in his car right after the baby shower, because I have a feeling that once I hit week 36 or 37, then all bets are off. Anything can happen at that time. Sophie came a couple weeks early, so she was born at week 38. So if this baby were to be the same thing, I am guessing, I'm betting that it could be somewhere around that time too. So the only wish that I have, if I can, is if we can make it all the way to September. So as soon as we hit September, I feel like okay, I can be anytime. Except there's only just one day in September that me and Ryan was hoping not to be the day, but I mean, if it happens to be that, then we don't really have any control over that. But other than that, everything else is going really well. Week 30, we had our maternity shoot, which is really fun. It's, I mean, Ryan at first he was like asking me, "Do you really need to have this? Because you already had one with Sophie." And I was like, "Well, yes, I need to something to commemorate my pregnancy with this baby boy, especially being that this is probably going to be our last baby. So I definitely want to have all the memories I have. I'm all about pictures, so I definitely treasure and cherish all the pictures that we have, especially if the specially made ones like this. So I'm gonna leave some pictures here for you guys to see how it all went. We loved everything how it turned out, and then of course, just like in my through KC fashion, I will have a milestone picture. Obviously the newborn pictures set up, ready to go for the baby when he arrives. Like some last time with Sophie, she was about 12 days old by the time we had her photographer come in and take photos of us as a family, and then of course of Sophie. So we are definitely gonna do the same thing for this baby as well, and then all the succeeding milestones that he has all the way to his like first year, 1 year old birthday. So that's something that we're really looking forward to. But that's one thing that we did during my week 30 of this pregnancy. And then week 31 was actually a lot of fun as well, because we went on a boat. We had a little fun on the boat. We had some friends who owns a boat. So we were lucky enough to be invited to be on it, and then so we met them down in Tacoma, and then we came all the way back to Seattle. It was a really fun time. We all had a great time. Sophie was also her first time being on the boat, and she was just having a blast. As for me, I was a little worried at first because I didn't really know, again, being heavily pregnant at the time, even now, even more so now. But like, being on the water with the waves and stuff like that, I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel being in it. But I mean, obviously, it didn't really matter to me. I was just, making sure that I am keeping safe to myself, and yeah, it was just a blast. So it was really no effect, other than just us having a really good time and having a blast. And then week 30, 31 to 32, 32 weeks. I mean, and then, I mean, we're 33 weeks right now. Basically, I, this last couple of weeks, we've been just staying at home, working and, going through our emotions throughout the day and the weekends. And it's been really fun. Like I said, I've just been going through my daily routines, with my pregnancy, making sure that I keep hydrated, especially right now it's summertime. Luckily, we have an AC in this house, so I don't really get to suffer as much with the heat. Making sure that it's all, like I said, well hydrated, and then making sure that everything is going well at work. I also have everything set up already for my FMLA that's coming up. So everything is going pretty well, and I really just hope that everything just keeps the way it is. And when the time comes, hopefully we're ready. So, so there you go. That is my quick, I don't know if that's a quick recap, but like a long recap. So now hopefully I will be up to date with all of my pregnancy updates. But again, no guarantees. I can't promise you anything that I will be on time. I will try. I mean, I will be turning week 34 this Saturday. And then in a couple weeks, I will be having my baby shower / graduation, because I'm also graduating, celebrating my graduation from officially finishing my master's degree back in June. But the celebration is right now in August. So we have a lot of things coming up our way. And like I said, I will try my best to be on top of it, because my goal is to really have all of these videos ready all the way up to when the baby is born. Obviously, I don't know when that week is going to be, or what week is going to be my last pregnancy update. But who knows, maybe the next time I make this update, it's going to be another catch up and probably holding the baby with me. So, but don't hold me on that one. So there you have it. That is my update. And if you did like these videos, or if you want to see more of these videos, then please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I post them. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye!